First of all, if you let the enemy get this close to you, you done already up. Secondly, let's talk about this part right here. Alright? If you got your little lever underneath this piece of Velcro, and then you have this over, like that, no matter how much you pull, it's not coming off. But if you take that lever and put it up, over like that, and then pull, on the menu, we got that tuna chunks. Pop that open. So in this one, we got the tuna pouch, a vanilla pound, cheese spread, which I'm not gonna eat, fruit punch, and tortillas, and some mayonnaise, which I'm not gonna use because I got hot sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this pound cake first. Nothing too fancy about it. It's actually pretty dry. Gonna give me a beverage bag, so I'm gonna use a water bottle. Whipping up that Army Kool-Aid, you know. Shake it. Let's bust this lemon pepper tuna open. So nothing fancy. This is what the tuna look like. But to make it fancy, I like to put a little bit of salt in there. Sprinkle. A lot of people use the mayonnaise, but I just don't like mayonnaise. A little handy dandy little hot sauce. Let's juice that up a little bit. Then you get that little mixy mix, you know. Take a tortilla and put some of that on there, and now you in business, man. Come on. What up, y'all? I'm gonna give y'all 3 sayings or phrases that y'all gonna get used to while you in the military. Number 1, hurry up and wait. This means you're gonna get told to be somewhere at 3 o'clock in the morning, but not actually gonna start working or doing what you were told to do until about 9 o'clock in the morning. So you're gonna be waiting around for a hot minute. Number 2, unf yourself. This means something is wrong with you and you need to fix it ASAP. And last but not least, it is what it is. This means whatever's going on, you have no control over it and you can't fix it or stop it, so you just gotta deal with it. And like it says, it is what it is. Number 1, do as I say, not as I do. This means your commander or first sergeant is gonna tell you not to do something, but then you're gonna turn around and they're gonna be doing the exact same thing they told you not to do. Number 2, don't think. You're going to be told countless times that you are not in the Army to think, or you are not paid to think. So leave it up to the people that are there and paid to think. Last but not least, I need 2. When you hear this, you better run, because most likely they need 2 people to do a job or a detail that no one else wants to do, and it's probably a and that's why nobody wants to do it. So nevertheless, run away when you hear that saying. Alright, you getting ready to go to basic training in a couple weeks? I got a couple tips for you. Number 1, try to get in shape before you get to basic training. It'll make your life 100 times easier while you're in basic training to be physically fit already, doing push-ups, sit-ups, and running. Number 2, don't take what the drill sergeants do to you to heart. They're simply there to do their job, to break you down and build you up so you can be the soldier you were meant to be. Number 3, put your name on everything. People lose their all the time in basic training, and they're gonna try to take your just so they can make it look like they still got their they not getting in trouble for it. The goal is to finish basic training and get home. With that being said, the easiest way and fastest way to get home is to actually finish basic training. Don't quit. If you quit during basic training, you become what's called a holdover. And you don't want to become a holdover. Trust me, you just don't. Tip number 2, don't act tough. No matter how tough you are or how tough you think you are, try to lay low, do what you gotta do, learn what you gotta learn, and get done with basic training. And for those saying, oh, I'll punch a drill sergeant if they yell at me and get in my face, no you won't. And tip number 3, always lock your up. If you leave your unlocked and the drill sergeant sees that you leave your unlocked, you'll come back to your barracks that day and it'll look like a tornado ran through that. You'll be everywhere, I promise you. Get used to waking up early. While you're still at home, get used to waking up at 4 in the morning, because that's the time you're going to be waking up in basic training. Get up, work out, eat breakfast, and stay in that routine until you go to basic training. So once you get to basic training, it's not a shock to your body and you already used to it. Tip number 2, study and learn the ranks before you get to basic training. Learning the ranks will make your life 10 times easier, because once you get to basic training, the drill sergeants are always going to be quizzing you on that rank structure. And tip number 3, help out your battle buddies. Your platoon is as strong as its weakest link. So if you see a friend or a battle buddy struggling, help them out, no matter if it's with PT, learning how to shoot, or DNC. It makes everyone's life easier at the end of the day if everyone succeeds. Learn the Army values before you get to basic training. These 7 words right here take you a long way through basic training and AIT. So while you're home, you might as well get to know them and learn them before you get there so you're ahead of the game. Tip number 2, cut out pop and all other sugary drinks before you get to basic. Once you get to basic training, you ain't gonna be drinking nothing but water and you're gonna be sweating a lot. So while you're at home, you might as well start drinking a lot of water so your body's used to it. And tip number 3, if you want to break from your drill sergeants, take advantage of them Sunday religious services. You don't even have to be super religious to go to the service. While I was in basic training, I only went to 1 religious service throughout my whole 10 weeks and I regret not going to more. People caught a lot of good naps there, I promise you. But on a real note, the speakers be saying some real motivational things that you might need to hear, so you might as well take advantage of it and see what it do for you.